Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a great day, and welcome to Interesting Stuff I Find During Research. And today I will be discussing the Dalmatian Romance language, which was found in the self-explanatory Dalmatian coast in modern-day Croatia. So, I'm just going to discuss the history of the language before I discuss actual parts of the language. So, basically, like other Romance languages, the Dalmatian language was derived from Vulgar Latin, which was the spoken Latin used in the Roman Empire. And like all other Romance languages, such as French, Spanish, Romanian, others, Italian, Portuguese, that sort of thing, it diverged from Latin and created its own thing, and was also influenced by the Greeks and the Slavs, because Dalmatia is now Slavic. But after the fall of the Western Roman Empire, 9 city-states were created on the Dalmatian coast, which I'm not gonna say all of them, but the most important ones that you'll need to remember are Ragusa, Veglia, and Zara, which the third of which was conquered by Venice in like the 1200s, I believe. It was the Middle Ages. Some point in the Middle Ages, it was conquered by Venice. I'm pretty sure it led to the Fourth Crusade, and yeah, all of these states, I think it was like 9 or 8, they spoke the Dalmatian Romance language, which I'm just gonna refer to as the Dalmatian language because it's annoying when I say the Dalmatian Romance language every time. So, yeah. It eventually evolved into many dialects, one for each city-state pretty much, and the only ones that have even a little bit of documentation were Ragusan and Vegliat. So, the Ragusan one died out in around the 1500s due to Slavic expansion and Croatian becoming more used as a language. So it died out, but a few letters in the language were found from the 1400s, and it is seen that it is heavily influenced by Vegliat, but I have not been able to find any copies of those letters, so what can you do? And as for the Vegliat dialect, it it was found on the island of Veglia, modern-day Kirk. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Ragusan was found in Dubrovnik, which used to be called Ragusa because that's the Dalmatian name for the language. Let's continue. So, Vegliat was found on the island of Kirk, modern-day, it was found on the island of Kirk, which used to be known as Veglia. And this one survived until the 1800s. And it just was undisturbed for the longest time. And the last speaker was known as Antonio Udina, or Ton Udina, which was his native name, I guess. And he was the last speaker of the language who sadly died from an explosion in 1898. But a year but there are multiple books documenting the language, which I have copies of. One is a physical copy and one is a PDF. The physical one I have is Das Dalmatiche by Matteo Bartoli, who spent a while with Antonio Udina and documented the language. But it is said that Antonio Udina was not a native speaker of the language, and he learned it through his parents' private conversations. So that's probably not as accurate as I would like it to be. But the other book I have, which is a PDF, I can't find a physical copy, sadly. It's called L'Antico Dialetto di Veglia, which is in Italian. The other one is in German and Italian. But L'Antico Dialetto di Veglia is another resource for finding the language, I guess. And it has a lot of quite good resources. It has the grammar. It kind of has a dictionary part. But yeah, and I know a few Italians who are currently helping me translate the book as I am trying to recreate the language to learn it myself and hopefully with a few friends as well. So, if you are interested in that, I am currently making a website about the language, and I'll link it in the description once I make it and put a comment. But yeah, that's about it about the Dalmatian language. I can't really find much. On the website, once I get off my butt and make it, it will have actual stuff about the language, and hopefully if I can recreate it a lot and learn a lot of words and the grammar, I will definitely make a resource to make it, possibly a memorized course. And if you are interested in that, I would suggest subscribing, as I will add updates to this. And I hope you like this sort of thing, because this is what I will be uploading. I hope everybody has a nice day, and I am done. Bye.